Well, this is an important one, really, for everyone who is heading to Moria, as we see they do traditionally every year. Traffic volumes are expected to start picking up as congregants descend on the iconic venue and other churches in Limpopo for the Easter pilgrimage. The Limpopo provincial government has also deployed various law enforcement agencies to various spots to ensure road safety. Newzroom Afrika's Linda Mnisi is live for us along the R71, which leads to Moria. Linda, good morning. And really, it would be interesting to see what your observations are in terms of traffic flows. Recall the tragedy that occurred last year during some of those congregants' pilgrimage to Moria, in which there was that horrific bus accident that claimed many lives. Those who had come from Botswana into South Africa to attend this iconic event. So just talk to us about the traffic management plan. And whether, I mean, I'm not sure yet if you've managed to speak to anyone who's been passing through, but any sentiments so far around the excitement of being able to attend this annual event?
Well, Iman, as you rightfully put it, traffic volumes are expected to start picking up from today. You'd recall just last week, in fact, the Border Management Authority saying that they're expecting that the traffic volumes will start picking up as early as Tuesday, and that was yesterday. But at this particular moment, it seems like it's still relatively quiet, although as you see the truck behind me moving, some toilets moving into the Moria area. I'll just step out of shot to just give you a brief sense of what it looks like. Now, this is the R71, and it leads all the way to, Moria, the ZCC Church, as well as the St. Agnes Zion Christian Church, which, of course, around this time is expecting thousands and thousands of congregants who will be coming to observe this Easter period. One might say this is the calm before the storm. And, of course, authorities on the ground are preparing for all those traffic volumes and all those people who will be making their way here during this particular period. You mentioned an important incident or accident that happened last year. Over 40 people, Iman, losing their lives in that bus crash. And the only surviving person was an 8-year-old girl, really, who was able to return home. So that explains why authorities have started their plans. They've kick-started their road safety campaigns. And I'm joined now by the Transport MEC here in Limpopo, Violet Mathye. Thank you so much for your time. Along our route to Polokwane yesterday, we saw, law enforcement, various law enforcement agencies on the road, which tells us that your road safety plans are in full swing.
Yes, let me take this opportunity to greet you and together with the viewers at home. As Limpopo Transport and Safety, we have already started with the plans that we have made to make sure that people arrive where they are supposed to go. So in our plans, we are saying all the buses that will be coming from side of Gauteng, RTMC is going to monitor them until they reach Moria. And other buses, as you have said, other cars, as you have said, we have got more police officers that will be visible on our road, especially this R75, where even the pedestrians are involved. So we are going to have all the traffic officers working 24/7 to make sure that they monitor whatever may happen during the wee hours of the morning. And also, those that will be driving while drunk, or those who will be drunk and try to use our roads, they will be persecuted by our law enforcers. And RTMC is going to give us another 120, while we have just received 147 from the college 2 weeks ago to inject to all what we have. So we are ready for this Easter season. Yes.
Talk to us about the engagements that you're having with bus drivers and motor vehicles and taxi associations, because they'll be on the road during this particular period. And when you reflect on the stats after the Easter period has passed, some of the things that are highlighted is driver behavior. Talk to us about those engagements that you're having.
With the taxi associations, we've got a well-defined relationship with the taxi association, the Santago, as well as NTA. In all our meetings, we are planning or preparing for these holidays. They are forming part of us. So with us, they know that they've got a role to play. Hence, you see in Limpopo don't have that type of violence where taxis will be fighting, taxi association will be at war. So they are part of us. With those that will be drinking and driving, as I've said, of every law enforcement in each and every road that are said to be a deadly road, like R71, R81, N1, and R36, even R37 and R40. We will be seeing more police visibility in those areas. Yes.
And talk to us, lastly, we've run out of time, talk to us about, just because I know you're also the Community Safety MEC, talk to us about the safety of people, businesses, especially around this time. It is going to be very, very busy.
Okay. In Limpopo, don't have those. Our business people are not like in Gauteng, where they will be attacked each and every time. We do have CPF, so we do have community safety forums in our province, and they are working. Even the young police that are going all over the patrols, that are working with our police, South African police services, they are ready for these Easter holidays. And not now, they are always ready because they are getting some stipend from the department to pay them for the good work that they are doing. Yeah. So we don't have a problem as far as our businesses are concerned. Yeah. As you know, that Limpopo will remain the safest place or the safest province to come and stay in or do business. Yeah. Yes.
And just lastly, your engagement with the church, because obviously logistics are facilitated with their help. The two churches, ZCC and St. Agnes.
That's why we are where we are. They are part of the preparatory committee, the two churches. Yeah. All our plans involve them. So we don't have a problem. All the buses, that's why I said all the buses from all over the four corners of the province will be seeing more visibility of our traffic officers, controlling the roads and escorting them to Moria. So they are always safe.
All right.
Yes.
I want to thank you so much for your time. All right, that is Violet Mathye, the Transport MEC from Limpopo, Iman, talking to us about their road safety plan, saying they're engaging all the stakeholders, including the two churches themselves, which are just down the road. I mean, if you look at the road now, it's still relatively quiet, and that it gives you an indication of what's happening on the ground. But on our way to Polokwane, Iman, what we saw were various law enforcement agencies that are on standby, waiting for those traffic volumes, which will be starting to pick up. We know that authorities are saying they're expecting double the amount of people. But of course, the church itself stands as a tourist attraction site. So it's not only just about, the Easter pilgrimage or just church itself, but it's also, about tourism. And these are some of the things that we'll be exploring while here, and how businesses around the area, particularly on the R21, because over the years, these businesses have mushroomed and they've grown to be slightly bigger businesses as a result of all the traffic that is particularly on this road. Iman?
Nisi, thanks for that. And it's the calm before the storm, as you heard him say. Traditionally, annually, we see traffic build up there. So that's a story we'll continue to document.